Okay, guys, your first task is I need you to list all the 2-digit whole numbers you can make using only the digits 1 and 2. So, what are all of the whole numbers, 2-digit, that you can make using numbers 1 and 2? You can repeat digits. Then I want you to find the percent of the numbers in your list that have the same digit in the ones and the tens place. So I'm going to read my directions one more time. List all of the 2-digit whole numbers you can make using only the digits 1 and 2. You are allowed to repeat the digits. Find the percent of the numbers in your list that have the same digit in the ones and the tens place. So, double numbers. What percentage of them are double numbers? Find that out. Okay, so the numbers that I got are 11, 12, 21, and 22. So, the percentage of them that have double digits are 11 and 22. So, that's 2 out of 4, which is 50%. Okay, so now you are on page 254. The next one in your packet, lesson 7.3, using random numbers. It says, suppose 2 evenly matched teams play a fair game that cannot end in a tie. One team has to win. Because the teams have an equal chance of winning, you could get about the same results by tossing a coin. So if you have 2 things that are even, it's no different than tossing a coin. And that's what you're going to do. If the coin lands on heads, team 1 wins. So, let's have Aspen and Noel on a team, and Julia, Sylvia, and Faith are on a team. So, team 1 is Aspen, team 2 is Faith's team. Okay, so if it lands on heads, team 1, you win. If it lands on tails, team 2, you win. In this way, tossing a coin simulates. If you simulate something, you mimic it. The outcome of the game. In a simulation, the object or event is represented by something else. Okay, so if you guys are gonna use this chart to do best of 3 if you need to go into 5. So games 1 through 3. If the coin lands on heads, team 1 wins a tally. If the coin lands on tails, team 2, you win. Games 4 and 5 are only supposed to be played if necessary, and you do the same thing. So, look at the samples. Everybody look in your book. If the coin are heads, team 1, you win the tournament. If the coin tosses are heads, tails, heads, team 1 wins. If the coin tosses are tails, heads, tails, team 2 wins. So you have to get three wins. Once you get 3 of whatever you are, you win. So, number of games needed to win the tournament, 3, 4, 5. So if you look down, every time you get more. So the second time you play, you'll have to play at least 4 rounds. The third time you play, you have to play at least 5 rounds. So go ahead and do that, and when you're done, come back to me. Pause this. Okay, so you filled in the graph on page 254. Now if we go to page 255, it says using random numbers continued. It says use coin tosses to play a best of 5 tournament, which you just filled out. So you just did that. The tally mark shows which team won the tournament and how many games. We just said that. Play exactly 24 more tournaments. So you need to do it now. Your minimum is 24. So that's kind of a lot, but they want you to do 24 more tosses. So I'm going to pause this video, do 25 more tosses, keep tallies of team 1 versus team 2 24 times. Go. Pause this. Okay. Now it says use a table on page 254 to estimate the chance that a tournament takes. So based on what you know, what are the chances that it's only going to take 3 turns for somebody to win? What are the chances it's going to take exactly 4 games, exactly 5 games, and fewer than 5 games? So you rarely had to go to 5 games. If you are already won it in the first 3, your percent's going to be higher there. I don't really know the answer because I don't know your guys' results. So, fill those in when I'm talking. Number 5 says, suppose there are a list of jobs that need to be done for your class, such as like the ones we have over there that we never do. How might you use random numbers to assign the jobs without any pattern or showing favoritism? So write that in number 5. How could we assign those jobs randomly? Write those in, and then I'm going to tell you what else to do, and then we're going to be done with that. It says you want to play a game. Directions are roll 2 dice and add the numbers. Move your marker ahead that many spaces. You don't have any dice. How could you use number cards to play that? So think of if I'm going to roll a 1 and a 6, that's 7. What are the odds? So each dice, remember, has 6 numbers. So how could you maybe use stacks of cards instead? Okay, you're going to finish that. Then I want you guys to go ahead and do math boxes on page 256. I'm going to put the answers at the end of the video. Please don't look at them until you're done. So the videos will be at the end, and then you can do your learning farm and your study link.